Hey guys, how's it going? It's me. Well, I'm finally back home again. I'm so happy to be home. It's midnight right now, actually, so it's actually tomorrow, but whatever. First of all, I wanted to show you some of the stuff I bought at Disney. First of all was this lovely Tinkerbell nightshirt. I don't know if you can read it. It says, "Do I look like I've had enough?" All the way at the bottom it says, "If I've had enough." I love it. I absolutely love anything to do with Tinkerbell. Duh. I also bought a couple other shirts. I saw this one and I really liked it. This one of the Little Mermaid. It is really cute. I couldn't help myself. You know, because I couldn't find any other really cute Tinkerbell ones. Well, except for this one. I found this one Tinkerbell tank top and it's really fucking cute. It is really fucking cute. I was really mad I couldn't find a Tinkerbell jacket. I also found this really cute tank top right here. Again, it's not a Tinkerbell tank top or anything, but it is really, really cute. It's one of these tops that kind of skews off to the side like that. It's like really nice. And that was pretty much all I bought at Disney. I didn't really buy too much of anything else. Oh man, I had such an amazing day today. I went down to Disney for Disney Day, and Sawyer and his friend Brandon said they were going to come to Disney, and they kept being indecisive. Like, one minute they'd tweet they were going to be in California Adventure, then they tweeted that they were going to be in Disney. So I was running back and forth, and I was like, forget it. I'm going to go see Captain EO. Fuck it. So I was waiting to see Captain EO, and I saw him tweet Space Mountain time. And I was thinking, I was like, wouldn't it be an awesome coincidence if, as soon as I was done with Captain EO, I came out and they were out there at the Space Mountain exit. And actually, even before all this happened, I was such a retard, okay? I'm such a retard. I actually went to the Snow White wishing well, and I actually made a wish. I threw a quarter into the well, and I said, I really, really wish that I could see Brandon one more time. Bleh, not Brandon. Well, I wanted to see Brandon too, but I wanted to see Sawyer one last time, even if it was only for a few minutes, at the park at Disneyland. I just wanted to tell him a couple things. And so I made the wish on the well, went to Captain EO, pondered that idea of a coincidence possibly running into him as he comes out of Star Tours. I mean, God, I'm really not saying anything right. When he comes out of Space Mountain. Okay, so Captain EO finishes up. I walk out. I'm like, okay, the odds of this happening are not very good. I mean, I would have to have timed this perfectly to have run into him right at that second. And sure enough, it's like as soon as I walk up, boom, there they are. They just came right out of Star Tours, and I was like, they came out of Space Mountain. Sorry. Ugh. Again, midnight, okay? Going on less than 8 hours of sleep here. So I go up to them, and I was a little bit worried at first because, like I said, they were like saying how they were going to be in one park and then in another, and then both their phones died and whatnot. So we hung out for a little bit. They stopped to have lunch. I really wasn't hungry, so I just kind of sat around and just talked with them and stuff. And then it's like I wanted to go on Haunted Mansion with Sawyer. And so we all went on Haunted Mansion. It was so awesome. It was so tight in that Doom buggy with me, Sawyer, and Brandon, because Brandon is like 6'3". I mean, he's a huge guy. And between his height and my big ass, we were like literally smushed in this Doom buggy. It was me, then Sawyer, then Brandon was at the other end. And both of us had to sit with our arms like around Sawyer. Because we had so little room to put our arms or anything. And it was so awesome. It was so awesome. And then after that, we ended up going on. We didn't have a whole lot of time because I had to be out of the park by 2:15 to head back to the hotel to get my shuttle, even though my flight was delayed by a ridiculous amount of hours. But anyway, so we went on Pirates, and it was really nice. It was really, really sweet of them to spend so much time with me, because I really wasn't expecting him to spend that much time with me at Disney, but it was so nice. You know, he let me hold his hand in the Haunted Mansion when I pretended to be scared, you know, and I mean, he was just a really, really nice guy. I mean, my heart goes out to him because I know he's going through a lot of shit right now. And he is really, really a sweet guy. He's really, really a sweet guy. Again, if you don't know who he is, you should really go check out his channel, his YouTube channel. It's Sawyer Hartman. If you look it up, I'll try to link it down here. So you should totally go check him out. He's a really, really funny guy. He's excruciatingly handsome. He's a very, very handsome guy. And the weird thing about him, he's one of these really, really handsome guys who doesn't think he's very good, looking. You know, and he is just such a beautiful, beautiful soul. I mean, he is such a nice guy. Either that or he's a really good actor. I still haven't quite figured out what that was. And even if he was just acting nice toward me, I still really appreciate that, because that really meant a lot to me. Because, I mean, we hung out probably from maybe 11:30 in the morning until, 2:15 when I had to leave, and stuff like that. And he didn't have to do that. They could have easily just ditched me after Haunted Mansion, and I would have been good with that. I would have been like, hey, we went on Haunted Mansion. I was cool with that. But even after that, we went on Pirates. We went through a few stores. Actually, when I initially saw this shirt, I couldn't find it in my size, and somehow Brandon, he's like, wait a minute, there's a large right here, and I was like, I was so happy because I wanted that shirt so badly, and whatnot. So we parted ways. I was so sad to say goodbye to him, and he did the craziest thing. He picked me up off the ground. He gave me a hug and he picked me up off the ground. And I was really nervous because the last time somebody did that to me, I got bruised ribs. But he was really, really gentle, And I was like scared. I was like, dude, don't kill yourself. I don't want you to die, because they were heading to California Adventure to ride Tower of Terror and stuff. So I basically said my goodbyes and I headed back to the hotel, and my super shuttle was already there when they said they were going to be there at 45, and I was just like, oh God. So I rushed back, got there in time, got all my stuff together, got to the airport, got through security, blah, 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 had some dinner, blah, 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 and then my flight kept getting delayed. My flight was supposed to have left at 5:20, but my flight didn't leave the airport until almost 9 o'clock. Well, actually, it was probably a little after 9 o'clock. I was so mad, because I was so tired. And whatnot. So the plane finally took off. I got a little bit of sleep on the plane. And sure enough, and I just got home, maybe an hour or so ago. And that's pretty much the end of my vacation. It was a really great thing, I mean, like I said, I got to meet every single YouTuber that I wanted to meet really badly. I got to meet the Fine Brothers, I got to meet Millie, I got to meet Ethan Newberry, I got to meet Shane Dawson, I got to meet, pretty much all of Shane Dawson's friends, Mike Anderson, Shauna, Lauren, Jared, all these people that I was not expecting to meet. Toby Turner. Meeting Toby Turner was really weird because, I'm not a hardcore, oh my God, it's Toby Turner, eh! I'm not one of those for him. I just like his Swing My Sword song, and I was just like, hey, cool, it's Toby Turner, what's up? Hey, can we get a picture? Cool, I'm good with that. Can I get a hug? Blah, blah, blah. Nice to meet you. Love your song. Peace out. I'm not one of these little fanny girls. The only other thing I regretted was not being able to get a picture with Smosh. I really, really wanted a picture with Anthony so bad because he's my favorite. But unfortunately, because of the mass amount of people, they were only doing a signing. So I at least got their autographs in my autograph book, which is cool. So I was glad that I got to meet them again. And the cast of My Music, oh my god, they were so awesome. They were so awesome. I really love Techno. She's really sweet. She's really sweet. And Scene is my absolute favorite. I just love her enthusiasm. And then, of course, there's intern number 2, who is the secret love of my life. Ugh, I love intern 2. I love intern 2. I wish he had a real name instead of just intern 2, but I don't really care. I adore him. I absolutely adore him. He's an amazing guy. He's also known as Jack's Films, you know. And it's funny because the first time I met him as Jack's Films. Second time I met him as intern 2, which was just weird. It was just so weird that these guys were staying in character when they were doing the signings. I thought that was crazy. I thought that was totally crazy. And let me see. I'm trying to think if there's any other information I need to give you guys. So yeah, that's probably pretty much about it. I just hung out with Sawyer at Disneyland for most of the day today, and then got stranded at the fucking airport, which really sucked. I mean, I was almost this close to having to get a hotel room and come back the next day, but then they finally released the plane, you know, at like 8:40. And then I just got back. You know, I just finished uploading all. What I had to do is I had to delete my album and redo it because I had so many duplicate pictures. So I'm going to put a brand new link down here to all the pictures I took at VidCon, all the pictures I took at Disneyland, and whatnot. So if you're interested in that, you can, you know, click down below, and I'll have pictures, all my pictures from VidCon and from Disneyland. So, and this video is getting kind of long. I'm really friggin' tired, and I still need to edit a bunch of those pictures and write the names on the titles and do all this. So anyways, I'll catch you guys later. Bye.